Hey guys, before we get into the regular meat of the episode, if you will, I have traveled back in time because I heard from the developer, Hanako Games, on Twitter that there should have been a scene that activated on January 17th during my playthrough about the book club, and it didn't trigger for me. So she just recently did an update, like a beta. Man, what's wrong with my words? Beta update patch test thing. Blech, words. Yes, it's a beta update. So I installed it and ran the game back through. Uploaded my closest save and am now at January 17th. So here we are at the book club, and there is a scene that I haven't seen before. So I thought, okay, let's see what we missed, and then we'll catch back up with our girl Corrinna where we left off last time. So, here we go.
I sit in the library organizing my notes for the book club. Donald said he'd join, of course. Minnie said I could use her name, but she might not have time to contribute. I heard from Ellen earlier, and she's interested. She loves books. Albert wants to take part. He might be lonely now that his roommate's gone.
Aw, sweet Albert.
Somewhat to my surprise, Corrinna sent me a note this week saying that she would like to join our book discussions.
Nice.
So that's my group. It's not large, but that should make it more manageable. I stand and approach the desk. Miss Darden?
Yes, child?
I explain my idea for literature discussions and show her my list of members.
Oh, yes, I remember you. Open eyes see many things. Did you have a title in mind, or would you like me to make a selection?
I trust you to know more about what's available than I do. Can you get multiple copies of whatever book you pick? At least 2. It'll make it easier for us all to share.
Don't you worry, sugar. I'll take care of it.
Well, it's my responsibility to worry. This is my project. I want to do a good job of it. I want to make a difference, bring something new to the school. Maybe start a tradition that will last.
Do you now? Well, we'll see what we're going to see, sure enough. I'll drop you a card when your books arrive. You go on now.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm still not certain how all this will work, but it is moving forward.
Okay. That's neat. Okay, so now I know that Albert is also in our study, or our book club, rather. So that's pretty neat, even though we haven't seen him. And this is where we were last time. So now, we'll catch up with our regularly scheduled programming. There you go. Patchworks for that, same triggers, which is great. And I'm basically just gonna be getting smart, because I got all the things I needed to get. More magic. Can't go wrong with more magic. Unless, of course, you fail at studying. Then you can go wrong all day long. And stuff. Words. I have no excuse. I've had 2 cups of coffee before recording this. What's my dealio? Too much fresh air. That must be it. Don't go outside. It muddles your brain. Stay inside, kids. Don't go outside. Don't get fresh air and exercise. It muddles your brain. Stay inside and play video games. That's the way of things. Don't listen to me. In conclusion, don't listen to me. Okay, we are going to study with our girl Minnie. Have I not done this before? Alright.
How I'm grateful for my parents sending me here and supporting me. How I've enjoyed my freedom. How I miss my home. And what I'm afraid it will be like once I am home to be missing everything that I found here.
Okay. I guess it shouldn't have really got caught there, but it did. That's alright. I should have read the diary entry. Well, it's too late now. I'm sure there must have been a diary entry about that. But the book club. But I was a dum-dum. Now I pay the price for my mistakes. Alright. Sleep and study. There we go. Got someone knocking on the door. Final exam's coming up. Ah! Great. The literature club. Doki doki feels.
Today, the Literature Club meets for the final time to discuss the Southcott Prophecies. The story concerns a secret order within the Catholic Church, whose job is to prevent the world from finding out that Jesus was only one in a series of prophets destined to be sent by God to guide the world towards a peaceful future. The Church fears that new divine messages might make them lose control of the world government, so they hunt these prophets down to silence and control them. However, they don't dare to harm God's messengers or destroy their words. Each prophet leaves clues and references that will point to when and where the next prophet will appear, and how to recognize them. The Knights Templar study these references in order to locate the next divine messenger and capture them.
Well, each prophet is pretty dumb for leaving clues as to where the next prophet's gonna be so these guys can just capture them. I mean, come on.
At the same time, the true faithful try to bypass Catholic control to pass down the hidden prophecies and save the world by leaving secret messages in hidden tombs, ornate jewelry, and famous works of art.
It's a very strange book. It feels a little sacrilegious because it was just Easter this Sunday.
Are you Catholic?
No, but it's rude to suggest that the church would do all these horrible things.
I don't see why. It's just fiction. Well, if this book is as popular as Miss Darden says it is, then it sounds like most of your country doesn't feel the same.
That's not true. Even a runaway bestseller still isn't read by most people.
But
the country is far too big. Even if millions of people read a book, 100 million more won't.
100 million? I know the United States are large, but my mind can't really process what it means to have so many people. How do they ever agree on anything? How can I feel that I'm learning anything about them if every piece of culture is only reaching a tiny fraction of the population? How much am I missing? While I'm distracted by that, Donald brings us back on topic.
The book doesn't make sense. If God knows the future and sends all these prophets, why doesn't he just smash the evil church?
It's probably supposed to be about free will, so the two human organizations have to compete against each other.
And if you're trying to hide information from a global conspiracy, why would you put it in the most famous art?
See, Donald gets it.
I'll have Da Vinci put some mysterious code symbols in his painting. Nobody will ever wonder what that's about.
Well, it was a mix. They kept a lot of records and treasures in hidden locations.
But they left clues and maps of them everywhere. That's just asking for people to come and steal them.
Well, that's because the book wanted a treasure hunt story, so there had to be riddles for the protagonist to solve.
It is more fun when there are puzzles.
Donald gets it.
Is that what you think is making this book so popular?
Well, adventures in raiding tombs and finding ancient artifacts do get a lot of attention. I think the conspiracy is also important. I think readers like to imagine that someone or something powerful is controlling the world around them.
Well, why would they want to think that?
Well, it is the truth, isn't it? Especially for someone without magic. There are forces in the world much older and more powerful than they can imagine. And some of us do meddle.
Meddle? You mean in low world politics?
I would never do such a thing, but there have been cases.
It is obviously possible for wizards and other world folk to tamper with the minds and dealings of mortals, even important ones. It's just not commonly done. The reasons are much the same as those for why adults don't barge into the games of small children and declare victory. It's petty, there's not much to gain from it, and someone on your own power level is likely to call you a bully and bring consequences down on your head. Small adjustments, though, such as the ones Iris Academy uses at the local mall to prevent disturbances, those are commonplace. I wouldn't think of them as controlling the world, though. By design, they minimize impact.
Oh, and Corrinna disappeared.
I think it also matters that it's the Catholic Church being shown as the wicked conspiracy in the book. There was a terrible scandal in this country recently. Priests have been hurting children and the church was covering it up.
How topical.
In a way, they were acting just like an evil conspiracy, using their connections to become untouchable. I think that made the public ready to be angry at them. Even to be angry about them dooming humanity by sending the Knights Templar to steal the prophecies.
We talk a bit longer about how world events can change the public appetite for fiction. Finally, our session ends and we gather up the books to return to Miss Darden. Thank you for your suggestions and support.
Yeah, you had a wide range of books to recommend. It was really interesting. You are always welcome in the library. I hope you've learned something valuable traveling as you have.
I hope so too. I don't know if anyone will carry on the club next year or not. As an idea, it was largely for my own benefit while I was here, so I didn't pressure anyone about the future. Still, people kept coming. They must have enjoyed it, at least a little. Perhaps they'll start it up again. That would be a nice legacy to leave.
Yeah, come on, Ellen and Donald. Ah, hello, Corrinna.
As the others leave the library, I catch Corinna's attention. If you have a moment, I have a question for you.
All right.
Do you have an escort for the May Day ball?
Oh,
I understand that you're a senior and the Queen of the May, and you probably have many offers. I won't be upset. However, I thought it was better to ask than to assume your answer.
actually, as Queen of the May, I can't have an escort. I have to stand alone while others are presented to me. And I already promised I would dance the first dance with Winifred.
That's nice. Good on you, girl.
That's the girl she originally wanted to choose as princess.
If you wish to be part of a couple or a group for the ball, you should ask someone else. But if you wish to share a dance when I'm free, I would not mind.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Aww, that's nice. It wasn't no, she's just like, I got obligations, but, you know, if you're willing to wait around a little bit, I would be happy to dance with you. I will take that, girl.
She dips her head to me, then makes her exit.
Corrinna's so sweet. I like her. I like my snake girls. Snake girl solidarity. Snake girls are best girls. Sing along. Alright. Might as well get that stress relief. And done. Done. And now all I gotta do is turn around. Exit up the stairs. Okay, let's read about art to serve the queen. That is so cute. Conspiracy theory.
Our final work of popular literature was about a secret order in the Catholic Church, trying to control the world's future while the heroes tracked them through secret codes hidden in paintings and crypts. The future of the club I created remains unknown.
To serve the queen.
I asked Corrinna about escorting her to the May Day ball. She said that as the queen she can't have an official escort, but she would be happy to dance with me at some point.
And already read those before, so we're done. It's our last week. The last days. Do I want to learn any more spells? Yeah, I'm good. More magic. Oh, I'm not gonna get to 70. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. What am I saying? Come on, Franco, don't let me down. Yeah, 69! That's how you know you're gonna succeed in life. Get the 69 magic. I'm gonna do 69. Wink. There we go. Perfection. Alright. Well, let's... Actually, I need to... Boop. Turn myself slightly. True sight. Well, that was fast. Now I just gotta find the jelly. Boop. Okay, no jelly. No jelly. I mean, I guess I could just walk until it grabs me. I didn't think this through. Can I... What does that do? Creates a missile? I could try Mindstorm on it. Let's try it. Okay. There it is. Let's see if the Hodai catches up with us. It might not. True sight, true sight. Can I use that same spell again? Oh, sweet. Pick up the orb. And now I just gotta run. Nothing's casting a spell. We're out of here. You guys can't follow me. You're dunzos. You're all dunzos. You fools. That is a powerful spell. Sweet. Since I succeeded this time.
We find ourselves standing in the sunlight on the main quad.
Congratulations, all of you! You have successfully completed your freshman year. That will be 5 merits for each of you. And another 5 for accomplishing your goal without destroying the poor old jelly.
Nice. You're welcome, Luke and Donald.
Now, go and relax. You have a dance coming up to enjoy.
She walks away humming a little tune.
We did it, Luke. You're free. Yeah. Get my picture done. I think... Should I wear my suit or should I... What should I do for Corrinna? Suit or formal robes? This will go really nicely with her dress, so... Let's do the suit. I don't want to clash with her outfit. Oh, that's my girl. I didn't know I was gonna be flying. Whoa, oh dear. Okay, well, I kind of went a little too fast. Let's go. I have to complete my entrance. There she is in all her beautiful May Queen glory. She's so pretty.
Corrinna stands on the stage in an elegant white gown, a crown of flowers and silver stars on her head. She is the Queen of the May, and we are her court. After the couple in front of me pays their homage, it's my turn. I walk up to the stage and bow politely, as to a dance partner, not as to a liege. I doubt many here will know the difference. My secret is still mine to keep, but that doesn't mean I have to lower myself.
Yeah, I didn't have the option to reveal myself here.
Overhead, I can hear an echoing voice. pot stems boosted by magic calling out my name.
Welcome.
I nod to her and withdraw, taking my place along the walls to watch the procession continue. Name after name, velvet robes and silk dresses and fine suits and silver spangles, on and on they come. The very last person to walk up the aisle is a girl with pale freckled skin and hair that shades from blonde to pink. Instead of curtsying before the stage, she walks up the stairs to kneel before the queen.
Hold on, I need to move in my chair. I'm stuck. There we go.
Ah, that's Laurel, the one Corrinna told me about. Corrinna removes her flowered crown and places it on the head of the other girl.
I present to you, Laurel Aster, Princess of the May. Let there be feasting and music and dance in her honor.
Everyone applauds and then the music begins. The floor fills with partners spinning this way and that. I see Donald and Ellen together, passing on the waltz in favor of something more modern.
Yeah, we never heard anything more from Damien, after all his threats and bluster.
Minnie and Jacob are sticking to the traditional steps with great finesse. I have to wait a while for Corrinna to be free. As she said, she promised the first dance to Winifred, a large-boned snake girl with a green tinge to her skin.
Oh yeah, right.
Her next partner is Tyrannus Lench, the freshman she sponsored through initiation and brought into the poetry club.
Man, Corrinna's so nice.
Then another. Every time she finishes a dance, someone else steps up. It feels uncouth to fight my way through her admirers. It's not like I have any actual claim to her attentions. And she did say she would try to find me when she was free. I should trust her word. On the other hand, she looks miserable out there, and I know she hates crowds and noise. This is my last night. It's time to take a chance. I'm going in. Excuse me. I shoulder in past an overly cheery Horse Jr. I believe we had plans. Right. I lift my eyes and shoulders, trying to indicate to Corrinna that it's her choice. I don't want to demand anything from her. I want to offer her an escape.
Yes, we should do that. Those things.
I take her hand and guide her away from the dance floor.
You didn't want to dance?
You looked like you could use a break.
That would be nice. Thank you.
Let me get you a drink. I look over the array of glasses and bowls, each with a differently colored liquid. Are all of these the same flavor?
I'm not sure, but I'll take my chances with orange.
I fetch us a pair of glasses, saving a fierce look to scare off anyone who tries to approach Corrinna.
Go Franco!
Close up, the drinks also contain tiny silver stars, like glitter. Corrinna accepts her glass with a tiny smile. That's a lovely dress you're wearing.
Thank you. You look very nice too.
Is it a relief, now that the school year is over and you've passed on your crown?
Actually, the Queen still has some official duties to close out the ball. Finishing my schooling also means that I have to reach some official decisions about my future.
You said something about that before. Family responsibilities?
It's a bit like that. It's about deciding what part of my heritage to focus on.
Her heritage? I had guessed in the past that Corrinna had some otherworld ancestry. Grabiner also hinted she had secrets. She has a special diet, and her shadow behaves strangely in sunlight.
Say it. Say it out loud. Vampire.
Oh!
Oh! Or that.
You're a Dampier!
Which is? A child of mixed human and vampire heritage. They age at a human rate, but must drink blood to supplement their mortal diets or else they will be consumed from within. Dampire are not burned by sunlight or other vampiric weaknesses, and are naturally resistant to a vampire's mesmerism. As such, they are often revered as protectors. Only willing vampire can become full vampires. Oh, so they can choose. Interesting. So she has to choose. Interesting. That's really cool. Does that mean our thing about Corrinna has also... No. Okay. Very cool. I mean, the signs were there, but that's very cool.
You know about...
We have vampire bloodlines in my homeland. In fact, they're highly respected. Even if her family isn't particularly wealthy or powerful, she would be seen as extremely eligible.
Oh, really, Franco?
She must be trying to decide whether to become a full vampire or not. If I had realized earlier, if we'd had a chance to talk openly, if each of us had known who the other really was...
Franco, what are you? Franco, what are you? Franco, what are you?
Actually, I have a secret to confess as well. I'm not Franco Franco.
Shock.
I chose that name to hide my identity because my parents are the magical rulers of Illyria. She blinks a few times. I've gotten used to the name, though. I might keep it, at least as an alias. I'm telling you this because I want to offer you the hospitality of my house.
Why?
I choose my words carefully. I don't want to pressure her just because I'm excited by the possibilities.
You, me, a castle, in Illyria. What do you say?
You're graduating, so you're an adult now, but you're not certain what you want for your future. Yes? You're concerned about binding yourself to one option and discovering too late that you've made the wrong choice. Visiting another culture, particularly one where vampire are honored, might be helpful. And it would be my honor to provide for you as a guest, and to introduce you to the arts of my homeland.
It's a very kind offer. I will consider it.
Of course. And there's no need to hurry. I have years of schooling ahead and many other responsibilities to take up. So whenever you might wish to visit, I will be there and the offer of hospitality will stand.
That's very generous. Do you still wish to dance?
I would, but only if you want to. I know there's quite a crowd in here.
It can be uncomfortable, but it's my last night here. I don't want to miss anything.
That's exactly how I feel.
Then, may I have this dance?
It would be my pleasure.
Yay!
We step out onto the floor and into the music. Her sense of rhythm is impeccable, her steps light, her skin soft, like holding a cloud in my arms.
Aw.
We drift and turn in a stately waltz while magical lights shimmer overhead, a brief and beautiful dream. This is the way my year ends. I'll never forget.
That was super sweet. Super duper sweet. Oh, I loved that. It was so good. That's so good. Alright, I was a Wolf Hall freshman. I was a class co-president. I was in the Midnight Poets, and I had a literature club. I was flirty, and I 100%ed my exams. So let's see. Corrinna, dance, Damien, brief, and Minnie, co-president.
So, was America good for you? Donald? Hey, what's that behind you? Made you look. Luke Pfeiffer.
I'm glad I got to know you. I think we made a good team. Your co-president, Minnie Cochran.
Good luck, former freshman. William Danson.
It has been a pleasure to know you. Corrinna Lee.
Man, we had so many signatures this time. I'm proud of that. Damien didn't sign our book, Sad Face, but I don't think he got expelled, question mark? Okay, no epilogue for Corrinna, but the possibilities for eligibility and whatnot in future years was there, so winku winku. And Franco continues to be a mystery. Is he a vampire? Is he something else otherworldly that's kind of similar? The world may never know, but who knows? Maybe we'll find out one day. I have got to figure out where to put Corrinna. There wasn't a ton there, which makes sense because she's a side route, right? So, but what was there was really sweet. But of course, we're just like scratching the surface with her. So, she's like in the middle to the bottom of my list, probably. There's so many good characters and routes in this game, it's hard to list them all. I've kind of lost track. I'm gonna have to actually write out my list and be like, alright, who's number 1 again? And who's at the bottom? And who's in between? But yeah, she was solid. And I really like her as a person. I hope she gets like a full, fleshed out route one day in the future game, because she is primo waifu material. I like her a lot. So yeah, if you have a clearer idea of where she is on your list than I do, then please feel free to share that below. Otherwise, we will all, meditate on how our list should look by the time we're done this. But anyway, that is it for Magical Diary for right now. So thank you guys very much for joining me for this. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we are going back to London Detective Mysteria for our final time through that game. I can't believe we're getting to the end of these 2 games. It's been a delight. And I can't wait to see what mysteries get solved in our final route. So hopefully I will see you over there, guys. Thank you once again for joining me, and until next time, I will see you later.